the coordinator of their defense when they went 0-16?
Yes.
Well, how is he the coordinator of the Packers now?
He's been a lot of places, and you go back and look at it. Google it, please, people at home, if you think we're lying.
Yep.
Look at Joe Barry defenses and see where they finished at the end of the year.
Yep.
And somehow, guess what? A year or two later, he pops up as another DC.
Get it? Well, it's like Mike Nolan. We look back at his record, and we said, look what happened here and here and here. He had the worst and the worst and the worst.
And I get it, Skip. If you were going to hire Joe Barry, you'd have came out better keep Mike Pettin. Now, I
totally buy that. I co-sign.
I get that you're upset that he played that defense right before the half and gave up a touchdown. You can't play that type of defense. Yep. But Mike Pettin's resume is more impeccable than Joe Barry's.
Okay. Now, let's frame the second half for Aaron Rodgers, because they came out and they lit it up.
Yes.
But what does he have at his disposal, at his fingertips? He's got the best receiver in pro football. I don't care what anybody says. That guy's the best. I mean, night after night, day after day, I watch him, and he's just sensational. As a route runner, he has a little TO in him. He runs and plays with like a good rage to him, where he just terrorizes defenses because he knows he's the best, and Aaron just needs to get it in his zip code, and he's just going to snatch it and go with it. And he can run after catch. He's like CD. He is dangerous to me, and his mentality is dangerous to the opposition. And then that little man behind Aaron or to Jones. The side, what have I said to you? For years, I've said, the truth is, the unsung MVP of the Packers is the other Aaron. I love the other Aaron more than I love the real Aaron, because the other Aaron, who I had the pleasure of meeting when we went to the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago, down in Miami, he's such a good guy. He's just a good man through and through, and he plays so hard. He is the best dual-purpose back in football, just on pure value, just on
you like you're better than Kamara and McCaffrey?
Yes. Wow. He just does so much for them, and he's so trustable. He'll get you big yards carrying. He'll go between the tackles and bang it in there, and he will get wide, and he has such a wavelength with Aaron on all those. He scored 3 touchdowns, and I think it's been on receiving touchdowns.
He might have scored 4. I think he got 3 receiving.
Yeah, but I mean, he got the 3 receiving. It's the first time a running back's had 3 receiving touchdowns in 6 years in the league. Well, it's special stuff, because he is always right there riding shotgun. When you need a big play, he will make a big play. He can catch it down the field. I don't know. He's just... Again, is he as gifted as Kamara? No. Is he as fast as Kamara? No. But listen, on pure value, he torments my Cowboys. He grew up a Cowboy fan.
Everybody does that to your Cowboys.
No, not everybody does it. Well, that's going to stop this year. But, but in the past, every time, he just loves to lay it on them, because he grew up a Cowboy fan and wanted to play for the Cowboys, like every wants to play for the Cowboys. Everybody does. You wanted to play for the Cowboys. Everybody does. That's everybody's dream that is usually unrealized.
No, that's not the case. But Skip, like I said, I'm not going to go overreact. I didn't overreact when he played bad in the first game against the Saints. Skip, I think every great player, quarterback, regardless of the position that you play, has had a game like Aaron had against the Saints opening day. Whether you're an offensive lineman, normally if you're an offensive lineman, you hate to have it, because that means the quarterback
the shocker, the punchline to what happened on opening day was that same New Orleans that destroyed Green Bay turns around and gets destroyed by Carolina.
And I think we inflated it for the simple fact of what Aaron had going on all off season. Had he been the model citizen, showed up, played, practiced and did all those things.
But he wasn't.
He wasn't. So now that's the reason why. So what do we do now?
By the way, the great Shannon Sharp took him to task just a few days back on last Wednesday, took him to task for not owning the loss.
I don't want to hear nothing about no we. I want to hear about you, because it wasn't we in Hawaii. It wasn't we that got engaged. It wasn't we that was in Hawaii, taking all these pictures and you on the waterfall, the cascade.
I thought you took the whole team.
Ain't no we. It was you. So I don't be talking about no we didn't get off to a great start. That is your responsibility as the captain and as the face of the team.
Got it. Now to great Aaron, and this is how he continues to hold Packer Nation hostage, in my view. What happens in the second half? Can we see first the sack? Because he gets gets rocked on a sack. Remember this. This is right before the chimney throw.
Right.
This is what happens. They're in trouble. They're down here. They're trailing, and he runs right into a sack. And all of a sudden, as you know, it goes to 3rd and 12 at the 24. And then he does that. That's the next play.
Right.
3rd and 12. Well, that's not only guts, but that's a thing of beauty. And then he comes right back to Tunyon, whichever he is. It was a ton of a throw.
It was a ton.
Yeah. And it's just beautiful. So he gets sacked, and then he turns right around. That's guts. This is greatness. This is all-time greatness right here because you just got sacked, and it's 3rd and 12, and you were trailing the woeful Lions.
But Skip, why would you put a rookie in man coverage on Devontae?
I don't know. It's 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
You just figure.
No, not on Devontae, a rookie.
No, I got it. It looked like he had help from the safety. He was supposed to be over the top, and
but
he didn't get
high.
there.
He can't get there on that throw.
He didn't get there.
Yeah.
He did not get there. I don't know. I don't know, but it happened. I think they really liked the kid, and he was close. It was an all-time great throw. It's the best throw I've seen this year so far.
But here's the thing, Skip. But that guy can make that throw, Skip.
Yep.
That's not some just willy-nilly guy. That's not a rookie. That's not a second-year quarterback.
Yeah.
He's built his reputation. He's made a name for himself.
Yeah.
You don't win 3 MVPs without being able to routinely make that throw.
Nope, you don't. And all of a sudden, when he hit Tunyon for the touchdown, the floodgates just opened because they're the Lions.
Yeah, and because of why? Jared Goff started doing Jared Goff-type things.
It's rainy and wet and drizzly, and he fumbled the football.
Did you see that 4th down?
Yes, I did.
He takes the hardest throw. He has a guy sitting.
They on the telecast, they broke it down. He's got 2 receivers on the other side.
The guy's right in front of him, like, you are to me.
The guy who ran the hook is just throwing his hands up like, I'm standing, I'm wide open.
And he takes the harder throw at the bottom.
Because he locked in pre-snap on.
He made his mind up. I'm throwing this ball to Cephas at the bottom of the street and didn't read the defense because he had a route just right there.
And wasn't it Jair Alexander over there?
Yes.
Well, that's their best corner.
Their best corner.
One of the best in the league.
But see, that's what happens, Skip. When you predetermine where you're going with the football before you read the defense, because it's like, well, he could have just run the football. You know, Jared Goff is a quarterback that makes $30+ million a year. It's okay if he reads the defense.
Yeah. Well, all I care about is what happened in the 4th quarter on that same field of the NFC Championship game. I can't get it out of my mind.
It happened. It's time to move on.
Yeah. Time to move on?
Yes.
I think that history teaches us, and we need to continue to keep it at top of mind. What happened?
What?
1st and goal at the 8?
Skip, that was so long ago.
Was it?
Oh, my goodness.
It's ancient history?
I can't believe you.
I'm not sure we... Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we're showing it right now. I didn't know we even had it. Look at this. Look, what's that? That's to Devontae's double covered. Are you kidding? 3 straight bad throws?
Well, Matt LaFleur definitely did not ask Aaron, you want to go for it?
To Lazard? He just airmailed him, and then what was that? To Devontae, and then you said he should have run here.
Yes,
I don't think he would have made it, but you want to talk about a forced, desperate, chaotic gag throw?
Well, I can tell you this. Matt LaFleur did not ask Aaron, you want to go for it?
He did not.
You
he
want to go for
Aaron, we're kicking it.
Exactly.
We're going to make it 31-26 with a field goal.
Because John Harbaugh said, Lamar, you want to go for it? Okay, go for it.
Yeah. No, he said, hell yeah.
So that's the thing, Skip.
If he'd asked Aaron would have said, I don't know.
You know, Aaron would not have said, Aaron wanted to go.
I don't know.
Because, Skip, a field goal, considering your defense, you would ask a lot of your defense to get you that ball back.
Well, you made the best point. At least if he runs, he might get it to the 2.
Right. Yes.
Then maybe you got a shot.
Yes. Now fourth and goal from the 2 is a lot different than 4th and goal from the 8. Although I believe, given that was Aaron Rodgers and he had an MVP season, he was going to be the MVP.
Isn't it amazing how automatic Tom Brady is in the red zone? If you give Tom Brady 1st and goal at the 8, it's just over. It's going to be over on the first play. He just automatic. I've never seen anything like it before.
Back to Aaron Rodgers. I gave Aaron Rodgers a C last night because he did what I expect him to do against a team that I do not expect to be very well this year. So he's not getting no flowers. He's not getting a ball of perfume, anything like that from me. He's getting a pat on the back, said, good job, you won.
I appreciate that. You are starting to see the light.
Ain't no light to see. Skip, ain't no light to see.
Seeing the light because Detroit's 0-2. Minnesota, unfortunately, Virginia is 0-2. And the
Chicago's 1-1.
Bears are 1-1 only because they got to play Cincinnati at home, right? Is it possible that this division has turned into even worse than the NFC least?
All I know is Green Bay beat.
Yes.
All I know is Green Bay would beat the Cowboys.
Really?
You and I both know that.
I don't know
And
that.
Minnesota's going to beat the Cowboys because y'all play them this year, right?
I can't wait for that.
Do y'all play them this year?
Yes, at Minnesota, where we won last year with Andy Dalton. I think we're okay.
You won't win this year.
Yeah.
We need that game. We have had a rough start, guys.
Yes, you
so
have.
bad that we've barely mentioned him on the show, and that is not a good sign. All right, moving on for now. I want you to listen to this. Rob Gronkowski made a surprising admission about how he prepares with Tom Brady. Plus, are the Cowboys better than anyone thought they would be this year? Don't go anywhere. We got.
If you give Tom Brady first and goal at the 8, it's just over. It's going to be over on the first play. He just automatic. I've never seen anything like it before.
Back to Aaron Rodgers. I gave Aaron Rodgers a C last night because he did what I expect him to do against a team that I do not expect to be very well this year. So he's not getting no flowers. He's not getting a bottle of perfume or anything like that from me. He's getting a pat on the back, said, good
Thank
job,
you.
you won.
I appreciate that. You are starting to see the light.
Ain't no
on
light to
Aaron
see. Skip, it ain't no
Rodgers.
light to see.
Seeing the light because Detroit's 0-2. Minnesota, unfortunately, Virginia is 0-2. And the Bears are 1-1 only because they got to play Cincinnati at home, right? Is it possible that this division has turned into even worse than the NFC least?
All I know is Green Bay beat.
Yes.
All I know is Green Bay would beat the Cowboys.
Really?
You and I both know that.
I don't know
And
that.
Minnesota's going to beat the Cowboys because y'all play them this year, right?
I can't wait for that.
Do y'all play them this year?
Yes, at Minnesota, where we won last year with Andy Dalton. I think we're okay.
You won't win this year.
Yeah.
We need that game. We have had a rough start, guys.
Yes, you
so
have.
bad that we've barely mentioned him on the show, and that is not a good sign. All right, moving on for now. I want you to listen to this. Rob Gronkowski made a surprising admission about how he prepares with Tom Brady. Plus, are the Cowboys better than anyone thought they would be this year? Don't go anywhere. We got.